So what is going on, fam? It's been a while. I haven't picked up a vlogging camera in, let's see, why am I? Yeah, so I haven't picked up a vlogging camera in quite some time. I was supposed to be in Japan, and instead I'm on a cruise ship going to Mexico, and it's a long story. I'll get into it. Japan still needs to happen this year. I don't know, I've been going through a lot of reflecting on my life, and welcome back to another vlog. I hope you can hear me and see me and the top of my head is not cut off. It's been a while since I vlogged, so I'm kind of like out of it. It's been a while since I've held the camera up and talked. I am on a cruise ship, the Valiant Lady, and yes, I'm tired of mentioning this. I should be in Japan right now. It's a long story and I'm gonna mention it. So tomorrow we're gonna get up, I'm gonna do an intro, and I'm gonna tell you all the reasons why right at this very moment I'm not in Japan, but Japan is happening, and Orlando. We're gonna touch on that. See you in the morning. Good morning, guys. So I wanted to get into a little bit. I know the clips have been like intermittent, like here and there, because I'm trying to get back my traction with vlogging. So what happened to Japan was, recently been going through a lot of stress and anxiety, and I've had built up this high like list that I wanted to get done in Japan, and every time I booked it I kept second doubting myself, couldn't figure out exactly how I wanted to execute stuff, but I wanted everything to be perfect because I don't want to leave Japan and have regretted anything. And I booked this thing and canceled it 3 times. 3. And after the 3rd time, I was like, you know what? I need a disconnect. I need somewhere I can go without any cell phone reception and any internet connection, and just get away and de-stress. I booked this thing without even knowing I booked it, in a way, I guess you could say. Subconsciously, just, and then I tried to back out of it. Couldn't back out of it, and here we are on board a ship going to Mexico, and I believe it's Costa Maya, Mexico, and there's one other destination country-wise, and then it goes to like this private island in Bimini, and then back to Miami. Boy, there's other stuff that was going on too that was stressing me out, and I don't know, I feel like I need a reset, because I don't want to draw a blank when I get to Japan and me not enjoy myself. I mean, I'm going the opposite side of the world. But there's other things in my personal life which I've been trying to accomplish and achieve, and it seems like every time I plan something or try to do something recently, something comes and just knocks the wind right out of me, and I'm sick of it. I know, yeah, you're gonna say, yeah, that's life. It's true, it's life. But everybody needs a reset. And although this reset is not exactly something I would normally do. I haven't been on a cruise since 2008, so just think that in for a minute. 2008. Yeah. But I'm gonna try my best to make the best of it, and alright, now that the lunch rush is over, I can show you guys what the galley looks like. So like, I have salads over here. Pastries and sweets over here. There's like a restaurant down there. There's a burger bar. Get more burgers already made if you don't want fresh one. Eggs, breakfast round the clock, you order here. Sushi down there.
I follow the ones that are new.
Taco bar here.
Yes, I tried.
Hope you guys can hear me. And then they do ramen down here. Ramen bar. And then this is like a panini press area. And those shrimps are really good. They have avocado toast. So yeah. And then like this galley is pretty much open like for the most part of the day, 24 hours. They have like this old school arcade I'm gonna go check out. And I'm new to all this cruising stuff, so I'm a real noob with it. They have like this miniature arcade with all these like old school games. But yeah, this is Virgin Voyages. I don't know if I did mention that. So there's no kids allowed on board. So it's all adults.
I should look inside.
Alright, so I'm gonna go downstairs and I wanna check out the arcade. Alright guys, so this is the small arcade that they have. All the old games, not much. And this is like a sports bar. There's another bar down there. And then they have board games over here. Board games right here. Really good. I would have to review that food because it's not too bad. Not too bad. A lot of the menu is going to be the same every day. It's very repetitive from what I've heard from the staff. Anyway, I'm off to some other social event. Let me see. Like, yeah, they're doing hot dogs. They did hot dogs there last night.
Yeah, but it's like this way.
Yeah, just try to stay occupied. One whole day at sea. Catching back with you guys in a second. Alright fam. Good morning. Getting off the ship.
Thank you. Have a lovely day. Good morning.
Give me a second. Alright. Morning. So fam, this is me getting off the ship. Ship is there. See what Costa Maya, Mexico has to offer. I'm trying to get thrilled about this. There's been a lot of downs recently with this whole spontaneous thing. I'm not. Anyway, I'm not gonna go too much on that. We're gonna see what Mexico has to offer. So let's get into it and hope that I don't get left behind on the ship. Oh, the Ray-Ban store was there yesterday. Yeah, some of my voice sounds like this, still waking up, and I strained my voice last night. So give me one. Damn, a lot of people are coming off of the ship. Okay, so it is hot. There's the ship, fam. And there's another one over there. That's Royal Caribbean, an old airship. So here's what I'll say about cruises, because I haven't been on a cruise since 08, but this is the downfall. If you're visiting like a country, I mean a city in a country that's very small, like I would say Cozumel, unless you're going to a resort, it doesn't give you enough time to really explore like I do, and I feel confined on board. Now, if you like cruises, by all means, go enjoy yourself. Don't think the whole cruising thing is for me, because I like enough time to be immersed in a city and really get absorbed in the culture. And 8 hours, it's not even 8 hours, Got here at 10, leave at 7:30. So I just realized I was holding the camera a little bit down, so let me point it up so you guys can see the ships behind us. Yeah, so it doesn't really give you enough time to be immersed fully. But I'm gonna make the best of it. Never been to Mexico before, so it's my first time in Mexico. Wish I would have gotten a little stamp in the passport to say that I've been to Mexico. But actually, I have the passport with me in the backpack. So I'm gonna ask Customs and Immigration if I can find one, if I can get a stamp. Because that to me means more than anything else. That's something I'm hoping. Because the new immigration forms for Japan, side note, is all done online. But I want a stamp in the passport. Like, I went to visit my cousin in Toronto recently. No, Vancouver, sorry. And they did not allow me to stamp the passport. Everything is done digitally now. Which I understand more efficient, better security screening. But you lose that nice sentimental stamp in the passport. Anyway, it's a nice day though. A little hot, but the wind kind of helps cool it down, so not too bad. Alright, let's see what I get into. And I bought the other camera, the A6000 for photos, and that's the actual vlogging camera. I'm testing out this Sony, what is this, it's a point and shoot. I think it's the A7S if I'm not mistaken, but it's okay, it's convenient, it's light, good for vlogging, but the lens quality is a little dicey. Yeah. Alright, see what I get into. So I made it off the ship. It's a ship right behind me. And I found some friends that gave me a ride into town very graciously, thankfully. And like being on the ship for a whole day drove me insane. So there's not really that much other than the ruined Mayans to see in Kusumaya. And I have to make a reservation or an excursion to go to them. I heard it's like about a 2-hour drive. So I'm gonna chill here at this beach for the day and see what I get into. Alright guys, this is Kusumaya, Mexico. Really not that much other than the Mayan ruins. Small beach town. Honestly, this is probably one and done because there is nothing really interesting. Next time I come to Mexico, I'm going to go to Mexico City. And I want to go to Tijuana. at my speed. I mean, there's a lighthouse in the distance back there by the ships. That's pretty interesting. And that's about it. This has been, if anything, this is a humbling experience too, because it makes you really appreciate what you have in life. Because you realize that people in life, much less, not that I never knew, but this is, it brings it visually back into life, into perspective, I want to say.
Una margarita, my friend?
No, man, I'm good, thank you.
Something neat?
No, good, gracias.
Okay, so here's the app. It says we're not connected to Wi-Fi, so I don't know how to know that.
That's
The same problem?
same problem, and I have T-Mobile,
I have Spectrum.
and yeah, so I have T-Mobile, and it was telling me that I have internet connection here and Wi-Fi and everything.
Well, you need to sue T-Mobile is what you need to do.
No, but
They're
like,
liars.
yeah, but the thing is that it says like I have internet connection, which is poor here because our plan includes Canada and Mexico, but obviously the connection here in Mexico is shite.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
I know what it is because the
Let's go
guy
that way.
said that the cellular does not come all the way down.
No?
The cellular tower is like, you can see it when we're driving, but it doesn't reach all the way across the town. So he told us to turn around at a certain point, and we're almost there.
I think it's an hour ahead
he said?
because currently it's, yeah, so currently it is 12:40.
Yes.
So that means if we're an hour ahead, it's 1:40.
Yes.
So
You're correct. I remember
yeah.
seeing that on the elevator
Right.
sign.
Yeah, their ship time is different. They're in Royal Caribbean.
Our ship time right now is 12:30.
Yeah, so they leave actually earlier than us.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're leaving out of port. Ship the gates go up at 4:30.
Well, let's get going then.
All right. You want to go this way or this way?
We have the golf cart if you want to ride on the golf cart.
Yeah, we got a golf
Yeah.
cart.
I'll go with y'all.
You riding with us? No. You coming?
Okay, you have
We
a
only
golf
got one extra seat.
Fam, I met some cool people from Florida. Well,
Yep.
Miami crew, Florida crew. Yeah, so.
Right here.
And yeah, so they gave me a ride into town, so checking out what's going on. I've told you guys this, but I'm not a beachy type of person, and this feels super beachy to me, and this lighthouse is not that impressive. Alright. I will give you guys this big travel tip. And big up to my country that's gone in. Yeah. If you want a beach vacation, go to Jamaica. Montego Bay, Kingston, and go to Jamaica. This is not the best. Alright, cool. Alright.
They can only yell at us and tell us to leave, but I think we'll be okay.
Oh, the pier is right here, so.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. I think. I'm looking for my wife now. She's lost.
Your wife was down that way. Take a left. Oh, shit.
I think this is good.
Your wife was down that way.
She just walked over here. Where the hell did she go? She didn't go that far. Where did she go?
The beach situation here is. Down there, man. Here, go back on the main road and go back down. She didn't.
I can't turn.
You serious?
It won't let me turn.
Don't get it stuck.
I know, I'm trying not to.
Oh, she's right there. I see her.
Okay, cool.
I see her. Well, this thing has off-road tires, right?
Yeah,
So,
this
alright.
should be okay.
Should be good. She's right there. So I was saying this.
I think this is better. That way we don't lose this and they tow it for us. Yeah.
Alright, so fast forward, what, 4 hours later, I'm back on the ship. I thought I had a bit of an emergency when I was on land. Turns out everything is alright. It wasn't a bad day. I'm kind of glad that I didn't try to check out the Mayan ruins. I thought it was Chichen Itza, but it's actually a 4-hour drive from here. Would have been nice to see it, but nevertheless, the day wasn't too bad. Like I said, I recommend going to Jamaica or Puerto Rico, maybe the Cayman Islands. This was not that impressive. The people I ran into today made it impressive just because it was a fun day just hanging out, but nothing really to see. I think I took like 2 photos on my actual DSLR camera, APS-CY, same shit. Anyway, I have dinner reservations later at a Korean barbecue place, and that's about it. It's a nice sunset though. And that's Carnival in the distance. And that's Voyager of the Seas over there, Royal Caribbean.
Well, I heard you when you said you were hungry.
I don't need very much.
Okay, good morning. I'm in Honduras.
They don't even see you guys over here.
I go downstairs. I'm gonna grab my camera bag and see what I can get into. There's too many people on this deck, so I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta grab my sunglasses and get ready to start the day. Let's get it started, fam. Alright guys, a proper good morning. Welcome to Honduras. Let's see. This looks a lot more like Jamaica. Let's see what we can get into. This.
I gotta catch up to my wife.
Oh yeah, get ahead.
Roatan. Yeah, so we're in Roatan. So I'm gonna see what I can get into, and this port looks a lot more livelier, and this one seems a lot nicer than the last port. Mexico, the port that we were at, was a little disappointing, I'll have to say. Anyway, I'm gonna see what I can get into, like I said, and I'll give you guys a shout when I find something interesting. But the first thing I need to do is get out of this port, because it's a tourist trap. Alright. Check in with you guys in a few. Alright fam, so we're gonna see what we can get into. Shit.
Yeah, ready boat with someone? Yes, walking.
He's gonna help you cross your
Remember James, man?
James, that man doing his blog, man. He's the man.
Remember James?
Yo, so Swear this look like Jamaica. I'm gonna go this way.
What's the name of the tour? You book them, my brother. Thank
I swear to God, this look like Jamaica.
Come to the island, baby. Man, it's too special to go on the island, bro.
Yo, my good.
All right, buddy. Enjoy the island.
Yeah, man. Alright, we're gonna see what I can get into. This look like Jamaica, so this should be interesting. Alright. Another bit. This look like yard, yo. I mean, concrete road that I work on. Yo, walk on. Yeah, man. Clots. Dust rotted. Sorry. Oh, fuck. Alright, so we're walking one direction and we're walking the other direction. See what we can get into. Definitely look like Jamaica. It's hot and it's dusty. Anyway, I know I'm in Honduras right now, but still, I know there's been some downsides on some things that I'm gonna have to file a complaint about, but this is getting me pumped up back to my normal self, back to vlogging, to be able to document Japan properly. Alright, give me a second.
Island good, you going to be?
So there's not really much in downtown. I think I'm gonna head back to the other direction and walk on the opposite side of the ship. See what I can get into. But I don't want to get into anything bad. Never been to this. It's still a third world country, so you have to be careful. Alright. This is at the center of town. And this is not the main island of Honduras, it's like an island that speaks 3 different languages. They speak Italian, Spanish, English, and like a Creole, like another dialect, like how Jamaicans speak Patois, like broken English. But they say the center of town is like 5 minutes walk from where I am, so I'm not gonna walk back in the other direction. I'm gonna go and check it out and see what I find. But yeah, this is better than the last stop was. Sorry. I mean, that shouldn't be our stop. I think, well, I mean, no, I shouldn't say that because people need to make a living and that's how they make them living. So, I appreciate the hustle that people go through, but you can tell that it's really new infrastructure because it's natives. It's almost like, I don't know if you've ever been to native reservation in the US. But if you haven't, it is very, very, very sad to see, because it's like a third world country within the US. And anyway, I'm not gonna get into politics or anything like that. I'm not here for that. Positive vibes right now. So I have a little rain cloud that looked like it. I try peek through over there. But yo, I feel like I'm in Jamaica Toronto. Mango tree. Whoa. Alright. Not so bad way to start the day. Local supermarket here. Bike shop. Hello.
Hello.
And the fact that they speak English is a plus, because I don't have to deal with a language barrier, which I don't mind. I did Barcelona, dealt with a language barrier, but not bad, not bad. What's going on, hon? Empanadas. Yo, look at there's a ship over there. I wonder if they have Jamaican patty here, by chance. I see empanadas. So it's hot, but it's not super humid. And this bay has a very nice view. Like I said, when I travel, I don't like to do the touristy thing too much. It's really not my speed. Alright, it's an airport view. I think I'm gonna turn back now. Just wanted to see how the locals live, you know. Very much like Jamaica. It's surprising the similarities. You know, a lot of the Caribbean is very similar in a lot of ways, and they think you're different. Alright, so the road turns to dirt now. You don't know say how I am when it comes to dirt, and don't like. Anyway, we're not gonna get into that. But yeah, it have island vibes. And I heard somebody listening to dancehall and reggae music in the local downtown area. People were driving. So okay, so this is the airport. Okay. Yeah. Runway prep and everything too. I don't know how big the terminal is. Can't see it, but it's an airport view and you can definitely tell it's a runway. But yeah, so I'm gonna make my way back to the ship. Don't know what time it is locally. Ship time, it is 11:25. And we leave at 6:30 ship time. But it's still in the AM, like you can tell where the sun is, because when I got off the ship, before I set my watch, local time, it said it was, I want to say, no. Yeah, so it's like 10, I want to say it's like 10:25 or 9:25. I think they're either an hour or two behind. So it's still early morning. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to eat on the ship, just because I don't want to take any chances. But I don't know, I might eat an empanada. I don't think it would hurt, but I'm definitely not drinking the water. I've heard too many bad stories about drinking water. Oh, so the ATC tower there, air traffic control tower is right there, up on the hill. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna walk back in the other direction. I'll walk on the other side of the ship and see what I find out. Alright guys, so I went back on the ship to eat lunch. Now I'm back walking around. I'm gonna take a walk on the other side of town and see what I find. This is like a pool area, very touristy. Shops, bar, rum bar. There is a ship there, but I'm gonna do what I like to do, and I'm gonna go back out and walk the city. So, see you guys in a few. So they have restaurants on this side of town. Just gonna check out, see what's going on in the local area on this side of town really quickly, and head back to the ship, chill out, find somewhere to relax. To be honest with you, I've done everything on that ship already, and it's a little bit boring now. Kind of bored, but tomorrow's a full day at sea, and I don't know how I'm going to manage that. That's gonna be a struggle. But let's see what we get into on this side. Got caught in a little bit of rain when I walked into town, but I'm not gonna make that stop me. I'm gonna check out this side. Alright, some school kids going home. This is the other side of the ship there. Royal Caribbean there. I want to get a picture of the ship on this side of the town. I'm not gonna go too much further. Like I said, I'm tired. I walked a lot this morning and I got rained on, and I feel like taking a shower. So, just taking it hour by hour right now. So, yeah. But mango trees, warm Caribbean vibe. They have boats like in Jamaica, people blowing the horn. There's some restaurants on the side of the water. So, all in all, not bad. Didn't really book any excursions. Not really into the zip lining thing. Not my style. So, I'm gonna continue walking and see what kind of views I can see. Alright, so there's really nothing on this side of town. There's like schools. Don't know if I want to walk any further. I think I'm just gonna go back to the port and check out like the shops. There's like a bunch of school kids that just came out of school, and I don't really want to show kids' faces on camera, just for, you know. Let me see here. Yeah, the road just goes on and on and on. And it looks like it may want to drizzle again, and I don't want to get caught in rain. So yeah, I think I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna check out what's going on at the port. They have a Bojangles here, which is wild. Yep. I think that ends it for my first time to Honduras. Very interesting country. It reminds me a lot of Jamaica. Crazy how much it reminds you of Jamaica. And yeah. See you guys back at the port. Alright, so I'm back at the port. Didn't really walk too far in the other direction. Like I said, this was like very last minute, spontaneous, which I usually don't do. So I didn't even have time to like book an excursion, like an exploration excursion, which would have been nice. And it's too late ship time, because they go off of ship time. That's another annoying thing. Everything is off of ship time. So I'm not gonna have enough time. We have 3 hours, 4 hours. I guess I could do something again. But like, look, there's no taxis are here. All the taxis are gone. Come on, autofocus, auto adjust. Yeah, so the taxis are gone. So what is there to do? I want to go check out the shops. Said to me that she was going to lunch, so she would take me. So, but yeah, so another look at the port. I don't know if I'll go back on land. Maybe, possibly. I have dinner tonight at another restaurant. I've been putting like B-roll clips of that in, so I have another one at the what they call the Wake tonight, which I had brunch at a couple of nights ago, which was pretty good. They have this thing called Scarlet Night tonight, which I'm gonna check out, and I have a dinner reservation. I don't know. I'm just gonna check it out. That's all I'm saying. I'm just gonna check it out. A lot of people seem to be interested in it. Saying bye to Roatan, Costa Rica. It was fun. I got to tour a little bit of the island on foot. Wish that I had gotten a taxi earlier. I tried to get a taxi around lunchtime, and every taxi driver turned me down and said, I'm going to lunch. So maybe I should have booked the taxi tour before walking. I just kind of wanted to get out and walk and see the town. So yeah, it was a good experience, and we are packing up now. I don't know if you can see it down there. So packing up, and we're off to the full day at sea. So let's see how. I should know how to do this day at sea by now. The first one was a mess. I was just walking around all day and eating. I need to stop eating. I've been eating like half portions, but still I feel like I eat way less at home, which I do. And the portions here are not that big, I don't understand. Anyway, on to the next destination.
Scarlet Night. So, when the moon is up, shining bright for all the brave sailors, Scarlet Night is a tradition for us to honor safe passage across the ocean. So that is what we are going to do tonight. And celebrating Scarlet Night, we're excited to have.
going on, fam? It is 1:40 in the day. I don't know why we're not auto-focusing. Hold on. What is going on, fam? It is 1:40 in the day. It's a sea day. Just been lounging around doing nothing really. The next spot is Bimini. Never been to Bimini before. Wish I had gotten to do more, honestly, in Costa Rica, in Roatan. But it's not that far away. You can probably fly there, check it out for like a weekend. Sea days, there's nothing much more to do than to eat and lounge. And they have like trivia games throughout the day and different events, yoga classes and whatnot. But I'm gonna give a review of what I think. I hope you guys can hear me when on my experience. Trying to find a good seat in the shade. looks good. So yeah, I will be giving a review on what I think of Virgin Voyages, and I'll let you guys know when this experience is over. My full thoughts. As for now, I'm going to relax or try to get comfortable. Until my next event. Catching with you guys in a few.
It was also Ramparts last game when he played for City and scored a goal.
Yeah, both sides there.
And to keep things energized, anytime you hear this, hey, you're now going to need a camera. Everyone give it up for camera. Yes.
Well, good morning. Today is Bimini. It is currently, I want to say like 8:30 in the morning. Having some breakfast. Having a cup of coffee. Get ready to start the day. Might have something more. I had French toast this morning and like a slice of baguette with lox. A little groggy. Didn't fall asleep until like 3 and I was up at like 6 or 7-ish. 6:37. So, but supposedly we make ports in like an hour. I might get something else. Something like maybe some fruit. But yeah, they have a beach club that is part of today's itinerary. So I'm gonna check that out and see what it's all about. I've never been to Bimini before, so this is the first time. I've been to Nassau. So that was a long time ago, 2008. It's been a while. Anyway, I'm gonna finish up breakfast and I will catch up with you guys then. Alright. Well, there's Bimini. Pretty much as I guess, it's flat. Go outside and see so I can get a better shot without the glare from the window. One of the things I liked about Roatan was very mountainous, like I said. Surprisingly. I was very surprised, I mean, by how much it looked like Jamaica. Surprised how cool it is this morning. It feels like it's say like 77 hours. It's very nice. We have the pilot boat. Out from Bimini, so you know we're getting ready to dock. I'm gonna go get my sunglasses. You can really tell that I'm tired. Looks like we're throwing the ship into reverse here, trying to slow down. So, I want to find out what else I can. We'll grab a little bit of fruit and then go down to the room and get my sunglasses and grab my backpack and gonna take them about 30 minutes to tie the ship up at the port. So I think that's where we're docking, right over there. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. So I am going in, like I said, to grab something light and then get the day started. So I'll check back in with you guys when I'm walking off the ship. Alright, there we are, we're docked.
Please have you available, sir.
Hello, 2 lines, please.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning, how are you doing?
Very good, sir. How are you?
Not too bad. Alright, thank you.
I'm just going to take this back onto... He's got a plastic cup. We'll give him this for him. Hold on for a moment.
Alright.
So, normally they will wait for you on the...
We're off the ship, headed to Bimini Beach Club. It's actually a very nice day out and it's cool. Let's hope it doesn't get too hot. Alright, I'm heading to the tram. Everyone's in beachwear and the only thing I have is these hybrid shorts, which are actually like swim trunks and shorts. But I have a camera bag. I don't have anywhere to put all the stuff that I have in my pockets. I hope they have lockers there. I was double guessing whether or not I should have left a couple stuff inside my room. Let's see. Looks like they're getting like the food for the barbecue ready. I have these trucks here. I think that's exactly what they're doing. Oh, the sun is bright today. Oh, I don't need to get any more sun. Already got enough sun in Roatan. the private beach club. Looks like they have barbecue that they're gonna do. There's really not that much on this island. Never been to Bimini before, but there's less than Nassau. And I mean, If you wanna go in the comment section and say, don't you know that, that's fine, but I've never been to Bimini before, so don't expect me to know. But the barbecue area looks, they're grilling up food already. It smells good. Looks like they're gonna have a whole lunch prepared for everyone. Surprisingly, it's very cool. They have a drink station. Staff is setting up for the day. I'm gonna find a spot and see if I can secure a towel. I don't know where the towels are. I'm gonna find that out. The salt air has already gotten the best to this place. Considering this cruise line is not even that old. Wow. Alright, so the good news is that if it gets too hot, or because I don't know if I mentioned it before, I'm not really a beach type of person. There's a casino and hotel to go check out. And then there's in town, which I believe the trolley also takes you to. I'm gonna go back and look at the different stops that it makes, but I'm sure this is the last stop out of 3, I believe. The beach looks very nice though. I'm gonna walk on the beach. I'm not going in the water. That's where I draw the line. But I want to capture this experience and give an honest review, because I'm 50-50 on this whole Virgin thing, and there's some things that really rubbed me the wrong way, and I'm going to talk about that when I come off the ship. But I believe I haven't been to a beach. Last time I was at a beach was in 2021, and that's because I took my two nieces with my cousin. So, well, yeah, it was my cousin, her 2 kids, and her husband I went with. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have gone. I'm not a beachy. So, I'm gonna check it out. And surprisingly, let me tell you something. Central America was hot. Now that we're back in the Northern Caribbean, it's much cooler. The ship too. Somebody flew in on a private helicopter over there, which was pretty cool, but the water is actually really blue. And it's not too bad temperature wise. So I'm gonna relax here till about 3 o'clock. It is currently 1 o'clock. I had a little bit of lunch. They're gonna serve I had brunch. They're gonna serve a lunch later, which I'm gonna try. And that one. Then I'm gonna go into the fishing village, the fishing town. So, see what I can get into. Alright guys, so I don't know how much more footage I'm gonna grab, but spent the day here and I didn't record because they were playing copyright music earlier. But yeah, I might go into this thing called Fisherman's Village, but Bimini, it's more of a beach town. There's not a whole lot going on. They've already shut down lunch for the day, so that's done. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the next 20 minutes here, and then I'm gonna head back to the ship. And this and Roatan has been my most favorite stops. It's actually really cool here. Weather-wise, I was really surprised it wasn't hot, it wasn't humid. In Central America, I was sweating like crazy. So I have never grabbed so much footage. I'm trying out this new camera. It's a Sony point and shoot. I think I mentioned it like earlier in the trip. I don't remember which camera it is. It's a loaner, but I may have to buy one for myself. Because vlogging with the A6000 is a little bit more difficult. This I can just run around and then shove it into my pants pocket, which is really convenient. But yeah, I'll see you guys back on the ship. I don't feel stressed anymore, which is really great. It's like a 50-50 trip. There were things that I was disappointed in, but like I said, I'm gonna do a recap at the end and tell you my thoughts on the entire experience. So, catch you guys a bit later. Oh, and I have to figure out dinner reservations for tonight and take a shower and get ready for that. So, yeah. Alright guys, in a bit. I'm not wasting much time on this. Fisherman Village looks like a joke. This is all retail stores. Stuff is empty. Nothing is going on. So, a quick walk around. I'm giving this 10 minutes. And I'm out. Because this is a waste. Alright guys, I'm back in my cabin. Let me see if I can turn up the light just a bit.
So we're leaving for Caledonia. You know anything about it? Sure.
Alright, hopefully you can see me better now. I'm gonna end it here. I'll do the review.
I have an exclusive interview with President Juan.
Well, no, I'm not gonna end it here. I'm going to end the ship portion of this vlog here, and then I'll give a review.
The real question is, do you understand why you're coming along?
Either attach it somehow, because there's a lot of footage, 5 days worth, to this vlog, or I'll just upload another vlog. But yeah, I got burnt, and I was literally under an umbrella, and you can see it here. Look, this is from the sunglasses. Not really happy about that. But yeah, it's a 50-50 for me. Definitely overhyped. But I'll get more into that later. I have breakfast in the morning. I might go out tonight to some, it's called Eat Is Night at the Manor, which is the club here. And yeah, then you already know it. Trip. I'm still up here, and anyway guys, I'm gonna get some rest, and because believe it or not, I've been waking up at like 8 o'clock every morning. So no, actually a lie, I've been waking up at 7, and then I'm out of here by 8. Try to seize as much as the day when you're at port. And the sea days, don't even get into that. Sea days drive me nuts. I don't think I could ever do. I heard like some people that are retired, they're doing a 17-day crossing. Like, how? I couldn't do that. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Anyway guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and leave your comments down in the notification center. And until next time, get out there, live your life.